Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome. If you are joining me live from wherever you are coming in from, please drop me your favorite emoji. Guys, my name is Laura Kennedy and I am coming to you live from New Jersey. Just landed back from Florida. So I'm super excited. If you guys are joining me on the replay, go ahead and give me a hashtag replay so I know that you're here, so I know to say, hey, how are you? So a few days ago, actually last week, I decided to do something a little crazy. Okay, you guys probably saw my updates and that's totally cool, but I wanted to come live and kind of wrap everything up to tell you more about fasting, to tell you what kinds of fasts there are, and then share my ultimate experience and what I felt on it, okay? So, like I said last week, I decided to do a 60-hour fast. It's not so crazy. I swear I survived. I am here and so will you if you decide to do this. So actually I'm used to intermittent fasting. This is nothing new to me. I've been doing it since I started in my ketogenic lifestyle. Okay, so I thought, why not? Let's see what happens. Let's see if this actually is going to do what it's supposed to do for your body, okay? So there are different goals when you are doing a fast like this. There's different types, and at the end of this, obviously I'm going to share my story with you, because that I think is the most important thing, to share my version, my story, so that you guys can learn from my mistakes, because I'll share those too, and any tips that are going to help you along the way to do this to help reboot your system. So first, let me ask you a question. This is something I learned this past weekend. Did you guys know that your gut has more nerves than your spinal cord? I didn't know that, but it makes complete sense, because if your gut is not happy, your body is so completely out of whack, nothing is going to be happy or healthy at that point. So, when you guys start to fast, your body is going to be kicked into ketosis. So what that is, that's basically, when your body shifts from burning sugar and it shifts to burning fat, okay? It just optimizes your body, and that's truly what you want here. You want that optimization. We're born in ketosis. This is something completely natural. While the baby is waiting for the mother's milk to come down and get fed, it's in ketosis, so completely natural. This is not something that's a fad, okay? One of the things, like I said, it just shifts your entire body. It shifts your brain. And fasting will help with anti-aging. That's pretty awesome, right? Don't I look like I am? Somebody actually said to me, they're like, my God, you look like you're 20. How old are you actually? I know, thank you, whoever said that. Actually, I do know who said that. Bye. It helps with inflammation. It just helps with clearer thinking, and it actually balances out your hormones. So another thing that I learned is that if you are not getting enough sleep, it is actually you're 60% more prone to depression. All right, so this is going to totally help you kick your body back into an amazing state. So the goal, all right, with this fast, you want to reset and optimize your body at a higher level. You want peak performance from your body, don't you? Don't you want to walk through your day being like, boom, I feel amazing. I feel on, my head is clear. So when you're rebooting this, your system, you're going through a mental shift as well. So not only is this a physical shift, it's a mental shift, and I'll get there. So who should fast? Well, anybody really, okay? If you struggle with sleep, if you struggle with energy, if you struggle with fatigue, this is going to be for you. This is not something that just athletes do. This is what moms do. This is what dads do. I mean, if you need some clarity, we're gonna find you some, okay? So, if you're not sleeping, and this is why sleep is so important, because while you sleep, your body cells are starting to repair, all right? So this is another huge thing. Get your sleep under control. This is going to actually help you figure out what food sensitivities that you have. So back in the day, I was doing an autoimmune paleo, and I had to do the same thing and then gradually add back in certain things, journal, and make sure that I wasn't going to be triggered by something that I just put back in my body. Okay, so that's gonna also help you do that. Anything, and here's the thing, and when I was posting that I was doing this 60-hour fast, there were so many of you that are like, oh my God, I can't do that. I love food too much. Like, I heard the screeching going, skrrr, on the other end, like, nope, not doing it. All right, guys, that is your mental block. We need to break through that. That means that you're too addicted to food. We need to figure out why your patterns are the way that they are, and this is a perfect opportunity to take advantage of that. All right, so, you know, you're going to see, and I saw this too, what time of the day am I going to the fridge? For no reason. I knew I couldn't eat, but I still mentally went there. Why? Okay, the other pattern, maybe cravings. Like, what do you normally crave? If you are craving certain things, that's going to help you know what vitamins, what minerals your body is lacking so that you can go and enhance those in whatever capacity that you have to do that, okay? So there's 3 different types of fasting. There is a dry fasting. This one is definitely not recommended. So dry fasting, that is where there is no food, there is no water, like you are just sitting in a corner hoping that no one bothers you, okay? So you don't like become the hangry bear. So this is not the recommended fast that you should go for. There's just a water fast, guys. You could do this with just water. This is going to be short term. It's going to be under the guidance of a doctor. They say it's high risk, but this has been done for so many years. Now, the one that I decided to do was, I chose for me, because it made sense for me, was doing water fast, the 60-hour water fast, and enhancing my experience with exogenous ketones. It's a high-level ketone, and it just works for me. So why not? So here's the thing, before starting, and this is gonna tie into another live that I'm gonna do this week, you need to make sure that you're using high quality water. Now, by high quality water, I mean it needs to be pH balanced, like alkalinity wise, okay? You need to make sure that it also has electrolytes in it. When you are doing this fast, you are going to be losing electrolytes really fast, so it's super important that you're adding those back into your body. I was using Mio drops. I was using salt water. It's really easy. Just put Himalayan salt in your water and down it, okay? It has like 86 or 89 different minerals just in pink Himalayan salt, and those are the things that you need, okay? So there's your options there. Now, here's the thing. When you do this with, let's say, tap water, as far as, you know, there's, what are they called? Like the plants out there that run through all the stuff. I don't like that type of water anyway, because basically you're ingesting everybody's pills, and it's just not good. And that's what you do not want during a fast, guys. Because if you, if there's any like microbes in there, like it's gonna, just don't, okay? Go for the good bottled water during the 60 hours. You will thank me later, okay? All right, so the #1 mistake that I had made, I was in full ketosis before this, and for whatever reason inside my head, I still had this, oh my God, I need this last meal, like, and gorged myself, and it was absolutely ridiculous. So please do not do that. You are actually going to cause more harm to your system going into this 60-hour fast than if you were doing this very slowly, okay? So don't think of this as, oh my God, I'm never going to eat again, or this is my last meal, okay? So my tip to you is, the day before you decide to start this, you need to back off of your food intake a little bit, okay? So that your body starts getting used to it. Up your water intake. You guys should be having between a ½ ounce to a full ounce per body weight that you have, okay? So at least 100 ounces of water a day minimum, but on a water fast, you definitely want to pump that up a lot, okay? So, you definitely, #1 tip, start slowly. Get your body prepared for this, okay? And get your mind prepared as well. So here's my experience. I started this last Saturday at 9 p.m. The reason why you want to start your fast at night is because, guys, those hours, they count. Yay! So you don't about like, oh my gosh, I'm starting at 7 a.m. How am I going to do all this? No. All right, while you're asleep, that is considered fasting. So that's why I started last Saturday, 9 p.m. The next day, Sunday, I had woken up, had some more water. At 9, at 1, and at 6, I had ketones. Whenever I thought I was like really hungry, stomach growling, like I had them, okay? It was my personal choice. And that's just what I did. Now, here's the thing. The people around you should probably be well aware that you are doing this fast, or you are going to get like bamboozled by, oh my gosh, can I bring you some food? Like, are you really that hangry? So make sure that people know that you're going through this and tell them why that you want to do this. Like, what are your reasons for doing this? It brings the entire family together. It keeps you held accountable as well. All right, so my mistake number 2 was I thought that because it was a water fast, I didn't want to put anything else in my body. So I stopped taking multivitamins that I normally take. Guys, do not do this. Keep taking those vitamins so that you can keep nourishing your body the way that it has to. Yes, your body can go into nutritional ketosis, okay? Here's another tip. You work out while fasting. I didn't do this because I was really nervous about what this would do, so I just didn't do it. You could do yoga, do light stuff, just keep your body moving, because if you are doing a fast like I was with the ketones, exercise will help your body metabolize those really quick. So get in a deeper ketosis, because that's where the magic happens. All right, so yes, your body can go into nutritional ketosis, your body can make natural ketones, but here's the thing. You won't, it doesn't, and you can't, okay? So I was using those ketones as an insurance policy to make sure that my efforts for this 60 hours were gonna be amped, like all the way up. So let's see. So that's all of the day Sunday. Sunday was a little rough, I'm not gonna lie. By like 6 p.m. I was like, oh my goodness, I am super hungry. But it was okay. I knew what I was going for. I knew what my end game was. And it's not only about weight loss, because you're going to lose water weight. For me, it was definitely mental. Could I last? For me, it was getting rid of the extra inflammation in my body, because I could feel it in my gut that there was something that just wasn't right. So this is why I also did this. So Monday, I woke up, and I felt like Superwoman. I could do anything. Like I cleaned the house. It was like, it was I don't think I've ever felt this before. So I was high energy. I had zero cravings. I was super focused. It was like somebody went over to my brain and flipped the light switch on. Does that make sense? If that makes sense, go ahead and drop me a bomb below. So Monday night, I actually started feeling really weird. Monday night rather, of my fast, I got really super cold. I went to the Google and I did some research on it, and it's completely normal that while you were doing a fast like this, that you could get cold. That is your body taking the heat away from your extremities and putting it in your abdomen. So that means that your body is burning that extra fat there, which again, that's what you want. So totally normal. So to combat this, I took an Epsom salt bath. Epsom salt is high magnesium, so not only are you detoxing, but you're adding back in those minerals, which, again, that's what you want. All right, so Tuesday morning, let's talk about the gut. And as my mom told me very politely, it was like my gut was spring cleaning itself, if you know what I mean. So I want you guys to be prepared for that section of your fast, so that you could time this perfectly. It happens, sometimes it doesn't, okay? It's just really gonna depend on what you've done to your body over this many years of being so harsh on it. So toxins, they need to go. They gotta go somewhere, guys, so just so you know. I went 62 hours. It was funny because my husband was like, no one's gonna know that you ate. This was at like hour 58. He's like, no one's gonna know. I'm like, I'm going to know. My people are going to know. Like, this is, like me, like I said, for me, it was more mental than anything else to, just to see how far I could go. So I actually broke the fast at 62 hours because it perturbed me that he told me to stop at hour 58, so I needed to like become a better badass at that. So I actually broke the fast slow. Okay, does that make sense? If that makes sense, go ahead and drop me a number 3 below. I broke the fast super slow, and for me, super slow means I had bulletproof coffee. Now, for those of you that don't know what bulletproof coffee is, it's gonna sound totally disgusting. When my brother introduced me to it, I was like, I'm not doing that, that's gross. All right, it's not gross, it's really good. You just gotta get a blender, blend the stuff up. So it's gonna be a cup of coffee, a tablespoon of grass-fed butter. I use Kerrygold, and there is a whole nother reason for that, because the European cows are different than North American cows. I think I've talked about that before, so the casein is completely different, so you wanna go for the Kerrygold, okay? So tablespoon of Kerrygold, and then I do a tablespoon of MCT oil. MCT oil like lights your brain. It just, within 30 minutes, there's so much science behind that. It's too sciencey for this, so I can connect you with other resources to tell you exactly what it does for your brain, but I'm not gonna go into that. So I fasted, I broke it slow with bulletproof coffee, probably around, I would say, 11 o'clock. So then I waited until 2 o'clock that day to introduce eggs, butter, and cheese. I quickly found out that cheese might be the problem for me. So I need to back that down, and that is just that's just my personal thing. So this is where this fast came in really big hand, so that I know that, hey, maybe I need to start looking at my dairy. You know, and if you're not going to be doing keto, integrate whatever new lifestyle that you want. Guys, you just spent 60 hours to optimize your body. Do not go guns blazing and go back to McDonald's or Burger King or any of that garbage. You wanted to do this for a reason. Stick to it. Your body's going to love you for it. 6 p.m. I had more eggs, really simple. So I guess you can say I did like a little mini like egg feast just to kind of bring my body back up to normalcy. So Wednesday night was my first real meal, and I was flying out Thursday morning, and I did that for a reason because I didn't want to be on an airplane with stomach pains. Nobody needed that when I was headed to Florida. So go in slowly, prepare, make your body and make your mind jive. You know, a lot of people meditate when they're fasting, which is fine. So yeah, guys, if you are going to try this, please let me know. I would love to hear all about your experiences. Use me as a resource. I have other resources, like I said, to connect you with if you are interested in anything that I talked about, or why I chose to do this the way that I did. You know, share this out. Who could get value from this? If I gave you value, please share this out, like, comment, share, whatever it is, and so I can connect with you later. I'm here to answer whatever questions that you have, and you know, like I said, thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you have a wonderful, I think it's Monday, have a wonderful Monday, and I will chat with you soon. Bye.